Hello, everyone, and welcome back to The Violent Madness. This is episode 12, and I am Mark, your DM, and with me, as always, are these band of adventurers who are getting into the thick of solving the mystery behind this magical disease that has swept throughout the lands of Castonia. Before we get into our recap today, let's introduce everyone around the table, and today I'm going to start with Matt.
Okay, hello everybody. I'm Matt, and I'll be playing Aelfric and Shadar, the half-elven wizard, the master of evocation. He's a bit of an absent-minded, unkept sort of a fellow, but well-meaning and has some powerful magics up his sleeve for when they're needed.
Absolutely, thank you, Matt. And next up, then, we have our Abbot of Agony, Shadar Vicanus, Dave.
Hello, yes indeed. I am Dave, GM for the Software Saga, Rebirth of the Graven King, and the Starless Twilight. But here I am playing Shadar Vicanus, Grave Domain Cleric of the Raven Queen. Shadar is a half-elf, and you'd place him around 100 years of age if it weren't for the fact that he was magically aged by an undead creature in an old manor house a long time ago. Shadar is actually only in his 30s. Sometimes acts like he's younger. Shadar has bright white hair and is typically dressed for battle in black leathers with a black chain shirt, his trusty mace, and wineskin.
Very good, thank you, Dave. Next up, then, Ali. Would you care to introduce both yourself and your character?
Sure thing. I'm Ali Mark. You might know me from my romance books or from the Ladies of Lore. Either way, I hope you're having a good time. Today, I play Mina Dumont. Lady Dumont is a widow from Aston who traveled after the death of her husband in the Red War until running into the party and, well, the violent madness. She's a 50-year-old half-elf with tawny beige skin and long brown curly hair. She's got a happy attitude and a sunny smile with a pep in her step. She is a College of Whispers bard who can be found with a drum on her hip and a rapier on her side. She wears white riding leathers with a blue top and sash, black gloves, and fancy jewelry. But if you look closely enough, her shadows might seem to dance in the sand.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Ali. Next up, then, Stephen. Would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself and your character?
Sure, well, I'm Stephen, your Paladin pal over on the Emerald Collective Discord and Twitch. Today, I am playing Sir Tirion Shadowbane. Sir Tirion is 27 years young, noble-born. He is 6'2", powerhouse in full plate armor. He's the chosen right hand of Torm, and if you were to see him, you would say he was somewhere between Jaime Lannister and Prince Charming from Shrek.
Absolutely. Thank you, Stephen. And last but not least, of course, we have our good friend Ryan.
It's just a shame that it's the brains of the one from Shrek.
Hi, guys. Not wrong.
Hi, guys. I'm Ryan, aka Deranged Rhino, as most of you will know by now, and I am going to be playing Daemon Phileas Venusht. Hello, my darlings. He's a red 6-foot-some tiefling of incredible taste and impeccable looks, and he's, as always, accompanied by his good friend Rocket the Raccoon, and Bodhi, if you can hear him, which is actually Sir Tyrion's dog.
Giving him a role, no. Love it. Thank you, Ryan. So, let us delve into a brief recap then of the accounts from episode 11. We began with Aelfric and Shadar in the old palace before the king and his council of dukes and duchesses, leading the conversation off with some pretty, well, to the council at least, wild accusations against one Dr. Kevin Albrecht. It was met with skepticism, heavy skepticism, and even a few kind of jeering words from Duchess Venusht, and to which, Shadar kind of held his own in the argument. Just a couple of side-eye glances and skepticism there. However, the king, not willing to simply debunk their accusations, is willing to put in an investigation into Dr. Albrecht, sending a raven that very night to Femlis so that the town guard can search his home. With that, they gave an account of what happened to Galfond Illimis, and now the king has employed the group to head to the Crinnell mines and see if this this cult are actually active within the mines, and if so, eradicate them and solve the mystery behind the violent madness once and for all. Meanwhile, while that was happening, Mina, Sir Tirion, and Daemon had accompanied Lloris Rosh to the outskirts of the town, to where a number of refugees from Ambersand Isle were looking to get back home. And it was there Lloris told the group that there are a number of captives within the Pethlan Guard, innocent people from Ambersand, that he is looking to liberate without the need for bloodshed. And he thinks Mina Dumont is the person for the task. While not committing to the plan outright, they decided to confer with Aelfric and Shadar back in town. So Lloris has said, meet him at the marketplace come nightfall. Look out for the Sapphire Songbird and find him if they are game. There was some exchanges between the group, and indeed particularly exchanges between Sir Tirion and Daemon, as Mina and Lloris chatted amongst themselves. A little bit of kind of inner circle discussions then between Lloris and Mina that, well, for the most part, Tirion and Aelfric didn't really hear, but what they did hear was rather cryptic. But alas, walking back now towards Pethlan, towards the inn, Shadar is likely back there sinking a few wines. Aelfric probably wrapping up the last of his studies in the library now that nightfall has come and the library will be closing its doors rather soon. They're walking up the street, the cobblestone street, towards the inn. Mina, Tirion, and Daemon. This is where the curtain comes up. Has there been much chatter between the three of you before arriving at the inn?
As we're heading in, Daemon would definitely be saying to them, like, I understand the principles of wanting to get your people out, especially if they actually have no wrongdoing. But in doing so, you do nothing but make yourself look guilty. I think you were going the right way about it, Sir Tirion, although I'm not quite sure how much sway we would have.
Thought as we are in the employ of the king and doing the king's work, we would have had enough. After all, these other people trying to get home, if their only crime is a half association, I don't see why that would hold. If they are to leave and no longer be a problem. But doctors differ and patients die, as they say.
And some get mind wiped.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, maybe this is something to discuss with everyone anyway.
Oh, for sure. As they're walking, like approaching the castle walls and the main portcullis and gate, is there any like stupidly designed Helm's Deep sewer grates anywhere? Like...
Not that you can see.
Right. Okay.
No.
I would have perused those plans when I stood up to put the bird on the table. From what I gathered on it, would I have an understanding that this is even possible?
It is possible from what you've seen. Yeah, there is definitely an old sewer system and one that runs directly underneath the Pethlan Guard. It is doable.
Also highly infectable.
Oof.
There's already been an incursion of a cult of drow of the mushroom-headed blue cloaks, brown cloaks?
Kind of bluish cloaked, yeah.
Yeah.
So, it might have been a good idea, but if they know about it, surely natives with wants and means to get to Illinus's tower or the king also know about them.
Yeah.
I mean, it might also be a way to have the officials actually close it down. If we show that there's a glaring issue with getting in and out, they might police it better.
I wonder if any of the local rat catchers are aware of the situation. Those people are well endowed in the ways of the sewer life.
I'm wondering if we're on about the same kind of rat catcher.
You seem quite quiet, Miss Min. Is everything all right? Do you wish us not to discuss
No,
helping your
no, no.
friends?
Go on. I'm
I assume you want to
thinking.
help them, is it? Or
She's smitten, Tyrion. Just leave her.
Sure. I'm wondering the best way to go about this. Um, I don't have sway with anyone higher than the Duke Colomus, and I wouldn't even say I have real sway there either. I've just met the guy. I think it's a harebrained, half-wit plan to try and go through the sewer systems to break them out.
yes, I believe we are in agreement there. How
But the
many
question,
people were in that magical barn we were in?
a fair number. Why?
Well, I must wonder why he puts their safety above the 10 incarcerated.
What do you mean?
Well, if you have roughly how many people would you believe were trading with each other and going about their daily lives? The
There's at
women, the
least a couple of
children.
hundred there.
Yeah. If they only wait for the 10 that are incarcerated to leave, what is so special about these 10? Surely you could get all them and then return or hope that
It's not an easy journey, Amber said to Aston.
the longer they wait, the more danger there is.
I think they'd rather do it with everyone. Besides, would you leave an innocent person behind?
For the sake of hundreds of others, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. I'm not saying abandon them, but get the majority of safety, then return. If they were to somehow manage to pull off the sewer scape, as we may call it, what if they are seen exiting the city? What if the guards use magic and can track them, and all of a sudden they follow them through the woods and are now find 200-300 hidden members of the resistance, and they will look like they are resistance with illusory means. Whereas being picked up on the street, you could defend yourself, but breaking out people, then going to an illusory area is very incriminating. Personally, I would get as many away as I can and then come back. They will not be mistreated, I am sure. The Pethlan guards are not known for their cruelty to prisoners.
Mark, would I know different than that?
Lloris had told you in Kingdom's Cross that they keep prisoners in there for a very long time, using very intimidating negotiation techniques.
Right. Okay.
Not torture, but not
Not torture. Yeah.
Not kind interrogation.
Hmm.
I wonder if we might be able to come at this at a political standpoint.
Perhaps Aelfric or Shadar have had an outstanding meeting with the king, and we have the key to the city. Who knows? It's quite possible Aelfric has a way with the words. He seems to be able to cut them straight to the point.
Yes, and don't forget, I am technically a duke.
Are you? Is that how that works?
It usually goes to the firstborn male, as I'm sure you're aware, Mina, from your own standings. In this case, I am sure it could be swayed that my sister is just standing in my stead.
Except your parents weren't dukes, so the Duchess would be through her and her line.
Maybe not of Castonia.
Yeah.
Let's just say what's taken stays taken unless someone else takes it.
Okay.
So it's not so much me or my sister so much as it is our name at this point.
I'm sure she would agree.
I'm sure I wouldn't care if she did or not.
Um, that power struggle aside, I don't know if that would help us right now.
Well, if I was to go in and say that maybe I request the use of 10 people to be used as nothing more than my carriesmen, it might be swayed. I'm just saying it might not be the easiest option to try and break into somewhere.
Right. No, I would agree with that.
Honestly, I believe we've got quite a lot on at the moment without any of this either.
Right.
May I ask a question?
You've never stopped before.
Oh, I was trying to be pleasant about it. If we were to aid in any shape, way, or fashion your friend and have his friends released, how would you feel if one of them, or all of them, or any subsequent percentage of them was to be with the other party, was to do something extreme and negative, was to damage the innocents?
I mean, I'd feel terrible,
Hmm.
but I also don't think they would. They don't even have the means to get out of a prison cell themselves. And if we did get them out, I'd get them to Ambersand tonight. So for them to have to
All of
then,
them.
all of them,
All 200 to 300 of them.
maybe most of them.
Hmm.
Logistically, it depends on how flexible the DM wants to be with 4 castings of a teleportation circle. But as far as Mina is concerned, yes.
Even then, I believe it's only like 40 max, right?
I know. Also, he said couple dozen, not couple hundred. But Mina didn't correct
Ah,
you, just as Allie correcting the both of you.
Just to be clear, yeah, there was probably about 70, 75 people in that.
oh, still.
Yeah. So no,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a
Yes,
big.
I have
It's just a
enough.
big difference from a couple of
Yeah.
hundred. I just yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yes. So then for them to join some rebellion faction, get on a boat to Aston, travel through the Violet Madness infested areas to get here to wreak havoc on a couple dozen soldiers probably isn't realistic.
I will say, in his defense, he himself was speaking of truth. Not quite sure of the intention of the people he wishes to save, but just that his intentions were true to what he was saying.
The real question is how do we get them out of the prison? Not how do we get them out of Castonia? I guess the real question is if.
When or when.
How long does it take you to cast your incantation, Mina?
A feather has gone down the back of his.
A minute?
So
Maybe
we
10.
don't
Hold on.
we don't actually need to get them out then, do we? We just need to get you in.
I thought about that. And it's true. I mean, truthfully, I could polymorph into a songbird, knock out a guard, steal some keys, let them all out, get a teleportation circle, and get everyone out of there pretty easily.
Job done.
Job done.
Job done.
I'm sure that we'd be able to cause a distraction at the main gate, enough to give you a better time at least.
Would you?
Having a fracas in the middle of the street isn't an illegal activity.
It's not. I'm surprised you want to help. And she's mostly looking at Tirion when she says that.
He has genuine. The word. It's not disgust. It's.
Well, I mean, helping innocents is
Reservations?
fine, but a prison break against the king of... I thought that would give you pause.
But again, if we're doing nothing but causing a fracas, it's nothing to do with us, right?
Tyrion just. If she says that now, she goes, it's not my king.
That's true. I keep forgetting it's not your king. I don't know if I know that it's not your king. Either way.
I have no king.
Whoa. Spicy. Well, if you're in, let's do it. Well, we should inform, at the very least, Shadar and Aelfric.
I think we should catch up at least, yes.
Yes.
And I think at that point you're roughly outside the inn, where no doubt Shadar is inside having his hearty meal and wine. And you enter, and inside no doubt you see Shadar himself sitting alone at the bar.
I hope you ordered us one, Shadar.
Oh yes. Come here. This seat used to be it was recently taken, but I was explaining the beauty of death to the person who sat down beside me, and they seem to have left and not come back. But
Maybe
That's
they
a
couldn't
shame.
Experience it.
maybe they were so touched they went to become an acolyte of the temple of the Raven Queen. So yes, it's it. How went the your excursion?
Surprising.
Very good. Okay, would you care to elaborate?
They had spiced meat on a stick.
Lovely.
Quite.
And it's almost as if summoned by the notion of spiced meat on a stick, the tavern or the inn door opens once again, and Aelfric walks in carrying a stack of books.
There he is.
The top one, spice of
I'm
meat.
Yes,
thinking we want to go somewhere a bit more private.
I love the idea as well that
That
Rocket's...
spice meat running through you, is it? Or?
Rocket's walking in with Aelfric and he's just got a load of books on his head as well.
A walking bookshelf.
In the
Yeah.
mage hand, carrying another stack.
Also has a mage hand carrying a couple.
Oh, yeah, of course.
He is
Yeah.
Up to
flattening
5
out to make
pounds,
like
I
a
mean.
shelf on the top of his head, you see.
Oh, what Alfred wouldn't do for Tensor's floating disc.
Yeah.
Very
Indeed,
well.
there is a free table for the five of you to sit and chat in the corner of the inn.
Oh, that's how you get overheard. I mean, I guess, fine.
Yeah.
So if you want to go somewhere more private than that, obviously you can.
Slumber party.
All into the bathtub with you.
I have extensive apartments up just up the road there. Happy to accommodate you for however long is needed.
We go into your house, are we, Shadar?
It's no, it's just.
It sounds like we've all been invited to sleep over.
Didn't exactly say that, but I mean, I won't boot you out in the middle of the night. But it's not exactly my home. My home is. It's 7 foot long and 2 foot wide and 6
Oh,
But, well, that will be my eventual home, Daemon, my friend. But for now, I do have rented accommodation that is rather more comfortable and suited to the living.
Well, I hope you have gym jams, Shadar. And just so you know, I sleep in the nude.
Why would you want gym jams then?
I meant for you, dear.
Oh, for me, I do. Yes,
I imagine he's a clinger.
Maybe he is, but I tend to favor a long nightgown and a cap. It has embroidered shovels on it. Let's go. Cuthbert, we'll see you soon. Put that on my tab.
Absolutely, Mr. Vicanis. Father Vicanis.
Father, yes.
Sorry. Yes, of course.
Started a whole thing.
Yeah,
Hasn't paid a bill in 6 bloody years.
Yeah, he just put it on the tab. Cuthbert just sighs and just rips it up and just.
He just he just trades funereal sermons for tabs.
Every time somebody dies and Shadar does a service, he's like, "I'll put it on your tab," and then it just kind of all wishy-washies out.
Yep.
Father Vicanis is a great funeral.
Good solid 3 hours.
Yeah.
No, it's just whenever the barman has an infection that he might need to get rid of, Shadar does it secretly.
I didn't think that couple loved each other, but man, is she crying, just wishing this was over.
Alas, it does not take 3 hours to get to Shadar's residence.
We'll walk them past where the fortune teller was and just see if the shop is still gone. Didn't it disappear?
No, didn't disappear.
I thought. Okay, sorry.
No. Didn't mysteriously disappear.
Is she still there?
She's still there. Yep.
Any looky-loos on our way there?
Any which? Sorry.
Any looky-loos? Anyone tailing us? Anyone watching us? Anyone trying to keep an eye?
Make a perception check if you're actively looking.
Oh, I'm looking,
He'd
but
be keeping
I'll
an
let Daemon
eye out.
have it.
That's a 2, so no.
Nice.
Okay, Mina called it as well, so if you want to roll, Mina.
Sure.
Jesus.
That is a natural 1.
4 and 10. That's
a
great.
nat 1 from Mina and a 2 from Daemon.
Great.
We just realised we're looking at each other and no one else. Like, oh shit!
Locking eyes, the two of you, the whole way. You are both confident that nobody is looking at you.
Great. Well, we'll get in the rooms, apartments or whatever. We'll lock it up.
Mm-hmm. You do that, and there's obviously some food and drink there for you, and all that kind of stuff.
Mina checks around very poorly. And then she'll, I guess, turn to the 2 people that were not with us and just say, there are innocent men being kept in prison here. And we've been asked to get them out.
Okay, well, I could put in a good word with the magistrate and maybe arrange a retrial or reopen whatever hearing.
Unfortunately,
Good idea.
there wasn't a hearing, and these types of people don't usually get hearings. They just stay in prison so long that people forget that they're in prison, and then they rot there. No. They're just people who want to go home.
That's not...
They're accused of being associated with La Hadoda as some kind of, I don't know, revolutionary fighters. But they're not. And we know this because we fought those people. And I can't remember, was it like the Kingdom's Cross or like for something? Because we actually did fight them, right? The people that had like the sopping faces and...
I believe you're talking about the cult.
Yeah. Weren't they the ones that were doing all that stuff?
Not... It was never kind of... It was... They kind of wore similar cowls, but yeah, it was... I suppose that would be the kind of the impression, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
It was not proven, though.
Why? I mean, why would we do this? It seems very off track for the things we're engaged in, and it seems to be quite the distraction. What are they? What are they to us?
Well, I suppose they're no one to us.
We also have orders from the king.
Do we?
Yes, we do. We are to investigate the mines and find and destroy the people that
abducted
Galfond.
We relayed our news from Illimus's tower of his fate and the king has requested that we follow up on the matter. I was intending to do so anyway, but he's provided a substantial sum of gold to supply ourselves to pursue the matter. I did mention when we were there that I couldn't speak on any of your behalf, so I've not signed you up to the matter out of hand, but certainly be glad of your help.
Well, I imagine as the king, he wasn't really asking.
Yes, there was not a request there, was there? It was more a demand.
An
He
order.
certainly appealed to your sense of patriotic duty.
We also informed him of our suspicions and the evidence regarding Dr. Albrecht.
Yes, who seems to be quite well acquainted with the king, as it happens.
What a strange subject to bring up. Why would you bring that up with the king?
Well, we saw him.
What?
We saw him
Here.
at the palace.
Yes.
And if you can believe it.
Laughing and joking.
So he's
Yes.
in town, you
Very
say?
good terms.
Yes, he seems to think he'll be seeing us all again very soon.
As does your sister.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Quite the stickler for
that
titles, that
actually
one.
might be true. She does have, she has requested some help from me, and by extension you, if you wish.
Should we...
Seems we have a long list of tasks ahead of us. This list only ever seems to be getting longer.
Daemon, do you think should we ask her about her requests in the presence of the king? Would she rank it above the task the king has asked us to do, or slightly below?
I
I'm
don't
pretty
think she
sure if you
gives
were
a
to
fuck.
mention this task in front of the king, it's very possible that us, as well as the king, wouldn't last very long.
Are you suggesting that...
I'm
King's-
suggesting that my sister's business stays between her and those that she asks. If it goes any further, people tend to disappear.
I see. Well, on the face of it, I mean, I do believe we would have to put the king's request first and foremost.
No, fuck my sister. I'm going to see if Elemis is okay first.
Not to mention, if we do perform this task and are in the king's good graces, it may give us an angle with which to resolve this imprisonment situation in a non-violent manner.
You know, I mentioned that and he called me a sympathizer.
No,
Oh.
he said that the king would call you a sympathizer.
Well, the king wants me to be sympathetic to his needs.
The
So
king
it's
will
not
be
exactly
sympathetic.
wrong.
The king may be sympathetic with the entirety of the population not turning into mushroom zombies. May seem rather a pressing matter for the man. We may be
One
able
would
to.
hope.
Just to confirm, you said you saw my sister with the king?
Yes,
Yes.
along with the other three dukes. They were all in attendance when we relayed our information.
This is not good. If she was to get her hands anywhere near that man, I dare say it wouldn't be long before we were celebrating a new throne.
It's rather too late, my friend. She seems to be in his good books, as it were.
Well, once we've dealt with Gelfond, I suggest that we put that to the forbearance of our list then. Because if she ends up as queen of this realm, I can guarantee to you we are all well and truly fucked.
I see. Well, off to the mines, it seems. Oh, they give us 6,000 gold pieces for to spend on bits and bobs.
I believe it was 8.
Oh, what was it? Oh, of course it was.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Sorry.
Easy mistake to make.
Yes,
It was a long meeting. It was a long meeting.
So used to siphoning off a certain amount for donations to the Temple of the Raven Queen that I'm automatically do that in my brain.
One may call it a clerical error.
Clearly, well done, my friend. Actually, on that note, could I perchance interest you in donating a small portion of each of your shares to the Temple of the Raven Queen? Please don't feel any guilt for the healing that I've distributed. And
I would feel happy to donate some of the money towards you getting some items you may need that you have kept us up with so far. That I would be happy to.
Spell components and the like.
Yes.
I really think my share of the payment was in books, so I don't really need to, other than some supplies for transcribing some spells, I shan't need to tap into the gold too much. I shouldn't have thought.
Let me check my inventory here. And did you have me keep track of diamond dust, Mark?
I do believe so, just given the nature of the spells.
I thought I had some. I don't see it in, because I haven't cast Revivify in quite some time, but I don't see any in here. Oh, sorry. Yes, I have one raised dead diamond, but I don't have. Oh, I do have diamond dust. I have one. So, if I did the rounds here, what did you think I could find? Including sort of heading back to the church and Shadar's boss.
Okay.
Is it in short supply, or can I just buy?
No, you should be able to just buy it.
Oh, great. So what is the price then?
That is an excellent question. Leave that with me and I will tell you.
Cool. We can go to the other cell.
So is the plan then to leave in the morning for Illumis? And then deal with your sister on return?
There's also a slight matter we may be able to attend to on the way to the mines. Berenthas, which would be the next town between ourselves and the mines, has a slight problem we may be able to assist with.
How so?
Well, there's a small temple matter that is currently in Berenthas.
If it's en route, I have no objection.
Yeah, it's just a small matter. Has anyone heard of a Death Knight?
A Death Knight?
Yes. A fallen brother.
That is no mere side
reneged
quest, my friend.
on his oath and has made his way home to Berenthas, where the transformation has happened. It's just a small matter of going in, cleansing his soul and retrieving his holy artifact.
Very powerful foe, my friend.
Oh, it's nothing we can't handle.
I thought they were a children's story. Or at
Frequently.
least that's what I'd been led to believe by such
They are the
people in
creatures of
know.
nightmares.
Sounds
Dealing with
rather
dragons.
invigorating.
I believe it will be.
Such an abomination can not be allowed to continue to exist, my friend, so count me in, but I do not believe you should underplay the danger of this foe. Everyone should be well aware of what they face.
Death incarnate.
Indeed. Very powerful, very dangerous foe. We shall speak about it on the road. Or maybe over a glass of chilled wine in my apartments, whichever you prefer.
On the Shea Lounge.
Yeah, so I think it may be wise for Sir Tirion to share any information he has about the foe so we can formulate our strategy in advance of the fight. It doesn't seem like the kind of enemy we want to stumble upon unprepared.
No, I suggest you prepare that disintegration spell, my friend.
Yes.
That's always ready. Don't worry.
Excellent.
Well, to sleep then.
To sleep?
It's barely dinner time.
Yes, let's go for a meal and a few nightcaps and whatever else. I can order in.
I don't want to leave those innocent people in prison for potentially months.
We'd only be gone a few days.
I'm afraid.
Well, okay.
I'm in the service of the church. Therefore, in the service of the king. So, any sort of breaking into prison to free people is not something I can willingly take a part of or be a part of. I'm afraid. I have responsibilities.
Is it? Hold on. Sorry. Real pause. Is it only days? If we're doing, I guess. Hold on. Off the table, real quick. If we're in Pethlan, it's going to take us a few days to get to the Death Knight, and then another few days to get to the Crinnal Mines, and then after that, we're going to Hell, I think, for Daemon's sister. So we've at least got a couple of weeks of stuff lined up, right?
It's going to take you... So it'll take you approximately 8 days to get to Bernthus, and so let's just assume you stay there for a day. That's 9. Then it's another 4 days to the Crinnal Mines.
Yeah, so we're talking weeks.
You're talking, yeah, like even just getting back. Yeah, you're talking a couple of weeks at least.
Okay, all right.
See, my sister's thing's in the opposite direction, so we'd be coming back here first, then going off to deal with my sister.
Okay, all right. In that case, Mina does not bring it up. No, forget it. What Mina will bring up is saying, so we're going to Bernthus, which is going to take like a week, and then the Crinnal Mines, and then Daemon, where are we going for your sister? Here?
No, unfortunately, I'm going to have to take you back home. Well,
to Aston.
My home here. We're going to Hepley.
For those of you familiar with the geography of Castonia, Hepley is in the southwest of the nation. Pretty much the exact opposite of where Aston is. Aston's kind of northish west, or northish east, and Hepley is southish west.
It may be worth considering once we've rescued Illumis. I assume we'll have his gratitude. He may have some means of transporting us.
I can only get us as far as Pethlan. I don't have any transportation circles for any of the cities in the south.
Well, the one good thing is that we will be travelling back past pretty much where we've just been, so we might be able to take out a dragon or two.
I'm sorry, did you say a dragon or two?
There's one in the swamps that we still haven't dealt with yet.
Yes.
You have faced the
That
dragon,
list is
Mina?
very long indeed.
No,
We
I've not
also,
faced the dragon, but
so
we saw the dragon on the
You've
lake.
seen your first dungeon, now you'll see your first dragon.
I'm so excited.
Indeed.
Also need to stop in Luma on the way to Hepley. My
Why?
God, this
A lot of stops.
Why
What's in
do
Luma?
you need to stop in Luma?
Oh, yeah, just to pay my respects to an old friend of the family.
So I think we just need to make a list of the order of operations for everything that we're gonna do.
Check it twice and yes.
Yeah.
Everyone's been naughty and nice.
Who do you know in Luma, Sir Tirion?
Oh, it's to pay my respects to a good friend of the family, Fainal the Broken. He's interned there.
Right.
Are you aware of him?
I am.
Oh. I find that very interesting.
I
What do you
also
know
have
of
friends
him?
in Luma. Just the tales that you get told by the old wives around.
Oh, we'll do share some.
On the trip,
Yes,
we'll
of course.
discuss some.
Much to discuss, many matters. And where the fuck? There.
So, tonight we eat, drink, and be merry, and tomorrow we ride out.
Yes, back on the road.
Indeed, well, my apartment's just up the road here.
I'm gonna miss having a bed.
The ground is good for your back.
Very well. Is there anything else anyone would like to do before we turn in for the night?
Oh, 100 things. First off, is everyone staying together in this apartment thing for the night, or are people going down to get food? I would like to catch either Daemon or Tirion alone.
That probably wouldn't be too hard, as at some point Daemon actually would kind of slip off on his own a little bit, even if it's just the adjacent room or something.
Yes.
I'd say if there is an adjacent room for which Daemon can do that, he'd slip out, and when you come in to him, he would be sitting there with the table, and in front of him would be a contraption laid out on a nice piece of material.
That bird you gave Lloris, can you communicate through it?
No, it's quite honestly, Mina, it's nothing more than a party trick.
Ah, well, that could have made things easier. I want to
could
break
make
them out of
another,
prison
though.
tonight. You don't have to help. You don't have to make a distraction. You don't have to tell anyone. But if I don't come back in the morning, that's where I was tonight.
You know, Mina, I've done some not so nice things in my life. Nothing that I would be scared of judgment from, but just things that I'd have rather not happened. Don't let this be one of yours.
What, regret helping?
Yes.
You think I should leave them there?
Quite honestly, if they truly are innocent and bear no ill will, then no, absolutely not. But I also think that regardless of success or not, they will be brandished the way they are because of this, if nothing else.
They're from Ampersand. They're already brandished.
There's brandished and there's dead. We all hold a brand one way or another, but we're not dead. Not yet, anyway.
Not yet, anyway. Well, I will be out tonight. You can just tell everyone I went on a date.
Yes, she did.
Yours gave me such a pretty flower.
You, no, my dear. If you're going out on a date, you're going out on a date with me. Let's go and live it up in town, shall we, and see what's around.
I've got to go meet a bird. Let's do it.
Just give me half an hour, would you?
Sure. And I know you're into the group thing. You can invite Sir Tirion if you'd like.
Yes, I'll do your dirty work for you, Mina.
Yeah, I can do it. I
Hmm.
have a feeling you'd have more fun with it.
Yes, that's possibly true. Let's be honest as well. Despite your charms, I'm definitely more charming.
Absolutely.
You are a terrible liar. Off you go.
Charming is not what I try to be.
I know your skill set. You're very good at it.
We'll see.
Just don't use it on me. And he winks at you.
If I used it on you, it'd already be too late.
One could only hope we'll find out.
One can hope we won't. But yeah, she will go get some food. Probably a lot more of it than it seems like she, as one person, would need.
She's casting an illusion on herself, and she's actually a giant.
Darn, you figured me out.
That bath scene would have been a lot weirder if that was true.
Daemon being used as a plug. Anyway.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
I meant for the bath.
We were solidly keeping like a
I meant for the
PG-13
bath.
rating.
A bath plug. You guys are all sick-minded.
Yep, that's us.
So once she leaves anyway, I do have this pistol and the bullets all laid out on this lovely piece of fabric. I want to essentially examine every inch of this to see if there's any magic runes, any tracings, anything, any instance of magic at all, or anything that could be used to do something more nefarious other than just shooting someone.
Make an Arcana check, DC 20.
22.
You inspect this pistol. There isn't anything innately magical about the pistol or the firearm itself. However, the two bullets labeled Mama and Papa, the inscription that these named bullets have is something more than what you would just carve with a simple blade. There is indeed imbued magic into these bullets, but with a simple check you can't discern exactly the magical effect. But these bullets, they're special, and something about them, when you hold them in your hand as you inspect them, they give you just the worst feeling. Like, you just feel wrong holding the bullets. As you like pinch them between your fingers and look at them closely, you feel like you can't actually physically touch them for long. You kind of have to set them down, give it a break, and kind of come back. But that's about as much as you can discern. The other bullets aren't magical either.
Okay. And that was 5 total, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
So Daemon, in his own mind, not knowing exactly, is just going to assume that they are some sort of demon killer. Although that confuses him just as much to even think that that's the possible outcome, because he knows of, how you would rid the world of demons and how to get them gone for good. So this is kind of confusing him a little bit. But to know that there's nothing else on this gun that he can find, he's going to place the 3 non-magical bullets in, and he's going to strap, using a bit of a leather strap that he'd probably have in his pack, the other 2 to the butt of the gun, so they're accessible but never loaded.
Okay.
And he'll fold that. He put it into his leg pouch as such, so he'll flick the revolver around, slide it back into the leg pouch, push that back in, make sure the plate's locked back in so that it's nice and safe and secure, do up the leather strap, and then head out. Mina, my dear, I fancy a night on the town. How about we live this place up a little bit?
Let's do it.
Gentlemen, don't wait up. We're going to be very, very late.
Ooh.
I'll take Mina's arm and start to wander out.
Have fun, you two. Okay. Have a great night.
I have to make a quick stop on Enchantment Avenue.
Not Electric Avenue.
Everyone around here says they rock down to Enchantment Avenue.
Oh.
Thank you, Mark.
Lean over to Tirion and go, were you invited to this knees up, as it were?
Of a fashion.
Oh, you did get an invite. Oh, very well.
Well, of sorts.
Very good.
Fido shall accompany from a distance. If we're needed, we will know.
Well, didn't realize it was a mission. I thought
No,
it was a night out and,
moral support.
friends
moral
would go out
support.
for a night out together, but very well. I'll tell you
Oh,
what.
yes, we all heard your sing-song late into the
I
AM.
shall make
don't
my
worry.
I shall absent myself, so. And he'll head off into one of the private rooms, lock the door, and begin the scrying spell.
Ooh,
Mhm.
interesting. So, with that, we have Mina and Daemon strolling down the lunar-lit stone-cobbled streets of Pethlan down towards past Enchantment Avenue. We have Shadar by his bedside, meditating as he works on a scrying spell. We have Sir Tirion sitting by the fire while Aelfric buries his nose in more of his books. Something tells me that this night in Pethlan is only beginning.
Yeah.
But what shall come of it, we will find out next time.
Are we done already? No.
Indeed.
There has been some pretty epic role-playing this session. I barely had to say a word. I love it. So, yes, we shall leave it there for today, and we'll find out what happens in Pethlan this very night next time.
Ooh.
Thanks very
Okay.
much, everyone.
Don't forget to check us out over on the streaming side of the house. We are on Twitch 7 nights a week.
Absolutely.
Have a
Peace
good
everyone.
to you.
Bye.
Rest in peace.
Bye.